outside Atlantic City in New Jersey. I've been very, very, very sick with allergies, as I have been for the last, pardon me, few years. Like clockwork, same week it starts, right before my birthday, and spring starts, and you want to get outside and do cleaning and yard work, and I can barely stay awake with the medication, and then if I take the daytime stuff, I'm all cracked out. It's horrible. No appetite. All the things. I'm not doing this to complain, so I need to redirect my misery. I just took some medicine. I even bought nasal spray that I'm hoping I don't have to use, but sometimes I think I had to use it 2 years ago. It was horrible, so let's hope that doesn't have to happen. Anybody out there have allergies? It's really horrible. So I fantasize about hermetically sealed environments at this time of year. But my nose holes are clear. I'm going to take this breath while I got it. So I'm going to speak in my sultry, raspy, deep 52-year-old voice. Come on, Odds, don't poop again. You pooped in the yard. I didn't bring any poop bags. I need to invent new poop bags for this dog. It's just... No, don't do it, Audie. Don't even get in that position. The double poops cannot happen today. Please. Because I will not leave a poop. I mean, how could I? They're like as fat as that tree and almost as tall. No pee-pee flowers. So I haven't been able to really take Audie out into the world. So it's such a lovely morning. It's like 66 degrees. It's March, I think, 28th? I don't know. Can't remember. Ooh, I see 3 people are watching. Hey, guys. I hope you're all having a great morning, and I hope you all can breathe through your nose holes. Allergy season is in full effect. Look at that pollen everywhere. Everyone's cars are covered in this yellow dust. I never had allergies as a child. My dad did really bad, but not my mom. We always had cats and dogs, and it really is true. They say that, you get allergies and stuff when you're older, like your body changes, or I don't know, maybe the flora changed. Hey guys, Logan is cool, Fleet VR. Hey guys, thank you. How y'all doing? Everything good? Thanks guys, he is so cute and so nice. Audie, say hi to Logan and Fleet. We don't really do a lot of lives. I really wanted to, blow up as a YouTuber so I could... Hey, Chicken Head, what's up? I'm hoping you're good, too. We're good. I'm just trying to breathe out my nose holes. That's it. God bless you, too, guys. Thank you so much. Audie is a real gift from God. He is such a good natural guard dog. He's a natural antidepressant. Hey, Aiden. Squillichotti? Is that how you say it? Squillichotti. Aiden, where are you from? Is that an Italian name? My name is Carelli. Guys, I have another channel. If you go into my About page, I have some information there about who my dog was named after and how important the real Audie Murphy is to myself. I would be playing Barbie dolls as a kid, but was getting quizzed on medals and combat veterans and war heroes. Hey, Logan. Oh yeah, those are beautiful shepherds. I'll have to check your channel out. Guys, drop comments. And I will check out all your channels and subscribe. Very cool. We have you hear them all? We have so many dogs in this neighborhood. My new roommate has a Pitty. This thing is so stout and strong. He's a little nugget of love. All right, Audie. He gets all nutty on this block. I don't know why. This must be like the P-mail block. Hey, free ad for fence men. They really do a good job. Look at this fence. You know, if y'all want some free advertisement, your girl needs a new fence. I'm currently remodeling my 123-year-old family home. Thank you, Poro. He is cute. I bet all y'all's pets are cute too. And cute's the way to go, right? Cute and love. I'll tell you what I do like. That all the MAGA flags are gone. Like, it's obvious. There have been people here that have had these flags faded up since 2015, and they're gone. And I wonder why. I'm not going to get into politics on this channel, but, you know, I did name my dog after the most decorated combat veteran. Someone that wasn't believed in and taken into the Marines, but the U.S. Army took him in. Oh, look! Tay Vista! Oh, my God. Honestly, I see so many old flags, too. Yeah, they're coming down around here. This is a purple state, and that's the way it should be. Bipartisan. We love our neighbors. But I'm going to give a shout out to this band. They live like 3 blocks from me. They're called Tay Vista. If you like rock music that's got that psychedelic 60s flair. Hey, puppies! They are so good, and they're on YouTube, and their latest song is called Resurrect Me, and it is so good that I can't believe this band lives like a couple blocks from me. If you go to my other channel, which is listed, I have 2 other channels. One is called Corelli Fresh, which is basically just like my fun channel, and I use it to just like as almost like a business card, which I do need to get. And it's got my resume. I spent like 25 years in Hollywood, mostly out west, Vegas, actual Hollywood, New York. I've worked on a lot of productions. And sharing my story. One of my first jobs, my first job out of school in 1995. I went to school, graduated, and the next fall I was hired at the Trump Taj Mahal. Logan was cool. I learned about that. Very cool. Yeah, my dog was named after a Nazi killer. My dog represents the American people. My dog represents justice. My dog represents resilience. My dog represents a man that was short. He was a sharecropper. I think he was a sharecropper. But, I mean, he was like, lived in a small town in Texas and had to be a good marksman. Hey, Caraman. Audie Murphy, the real Audie Murphy, had to become this amazing marksman to feed his family. And he used those sniper skills to literally save hundreds of lives. He survived, wounded. He jumped on a German tank that was I think he took like a bullet in the leg or something. And he told his men to retreat, and he handled it, and he jumped in, and he handled those Germans by himself. I think he killed like 120 Germans. I don't know that. Why is there an onion on the side of the road? You can tell stories by where you live. There's an onion, there's a weed bag, lots of blunt wrappers and vape stuff around here, cigarette butts. I don't like that, but whatever, could be worse. Just that we pay a lot of taxes, and You know, this place looks kind of like a crap hole sometimes. Oh, there's my house. So, yeah, I'm just rambling. But let's get back to the dog. So the real Audie Murphy was wounded in action. He was awarded the Congressional Medal of Honor, honorably discharged. And then he went on to write his own book called To Hell and Back. And he starred as himself and portrayed himself in his own biography, which I cannot think of one person that's done that because he was so young. He died at like 44 in a plane crash. It was horrible. But he was from what I understand, he was a kind man. He was a humble man. He was an honorable man. And I grew up on having a real respect for Audie Murphy from my father. I knew who Audie Murphy was before I knew who, other people were, like current people, And I'm still learning because I really had an aversion to history and war because of my unfortunate personal experiences with my obviously traumatized and undiagnosed PTSD father who was wounded in combat. He went straight from high school just down the street here. And then he worked up the street at the Seaview Country Club. He was a caddy. He took very detailed diaries. I know how much he made, who he worked with, on what day. And $8 a day in tips was a lot of money back then. He saved every penny. And he joined the Army as soon as he turned 18. And then he went, hey! I love my neighborhood. And he literally went to boot camp. He goes, Amy, he didn't talk about the war that much, but he told me anecdotes, like funny anecdotes. So he goes, Amy, let me tell you something. I couldn't wait to join the Army and be like Audie Murphy and all that glory. Because, old war movies are nothing compared to reality and the current ones, like, say, Fury, which I was vomited in and had to leave the theater in total panic. But, so he saw things like that way too young. He wrote about them in his letters home that I found after he died. And it's just horrible. Everything is coming to light. Why my dad was so crazy. Why he was so angry. Why he was so violent. He never touched us, but this man could flip a table. The table that my sister and I were sitting at when we were little, and he would flip it. Crayons, papers, everywhere, screaming, terrifying us. And then he would tell us that he wished we were dead, and then he would go into the bathroom and cry and freak out, and then he would come back and he felt so bad. It's like, I can't even keep talking about it. But that's what war does to you. I'm still carrying my own father's wounds from a war that ended 3 years after I was born. It's not right. That's why I'm very against Trump, MAGA, Musk. This dog represents everything that I stand for. My mother, she doesn't even know who her real father is, but she grew up thought it was a man that she finds out wasn't her father. And, she's trying to, so I don't know who my grandfather is, but I do know that one of these people that she thinks, there's two men, hopefully it's one of them, but he was a POW, she believes, or a medic. We don't know. Apparently the document, it takes time to research this stuff. You hear something and it really debilitates you for days. Like the first letter I ever read that my dad wrote from Vietnam and telling about the bullets whizzing by his head and sending a poem home, and it was just heartbreaking. I couldn't even read it. It took me 2 years to read the letters, and then I read them, and then I deleted the reading from online because I just cried through and just yelled. And I'm trying to be a proper YouTuber here, but I'm trying to also be very honest. War es no bueno. And again, that's what this dog represents. He represents America. You know, all the things that we've overcome, what our Constitution stands for, what we as Americans stand for. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And you can't do that when you're waking up every day with all these confusing messages being sent out about our own people. You know, I could be considered a radical left lunatic. My dad used to call me a flamin' tree-hugging liberal. And I'm proud of that. At least, you know, I don't go with the flow. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the 3 likes. Please subscribe. I'm trying to do more content that's relatable and fun. Oh, what's that free thing over there? So thanks for watching, guys. Have a good day.